now we're very happy to introduce AdjuTec Pharma and CEO Bjørn Klem. Welcome, Bjørn.
Thank you so much. And hello, welcome to this presentation of AdjuTec Pharma. My name is Bjørn Klem. I'm CEO of the company, and we are developing drugs to fight antibiotic resistance. We see a definite unmet medical need in this area, and our lead compound APC 148 is phase 1 ready. Last resort antibiotics face resistance in the world on a global scale. These antibiotics are challenged by bacteria enzymes that destroy them. And the WHO has put our attention to priority bacteria listed here that kills millions of people every year. AdjuTec Pharma is committed to prioritize these bacteria in our development of new drugs. We also see that Big Pharma has appetite for new assets, in particular with new technology that can support their marketed products that are facing fierce resistance, new technology that will maintain their peak revenues and prolong patent expiry. AdjuTec Pharma was established in 2019. The founder is Professor Pål Rongve, and the company is a spin-out from the University of Oslo. The main shareholders in the company are the employees and 2 family offices in Norway. Bacteria defend themselves by producing resistant enzymes that destroy antibiotics. This means that the clinician has to increase the doses of antibiotic. However, you can only do that at the expense of patient side effects, and at the end of the day, the antibiotic is useless. So what to do? AdjuTec is developing enzyme inhibitors. By using these inhibitors, we can combine it with the antibiotic and restore the efficacy at normal doses. So our product is a combination of a well-known antibiotic combined with novel enzyme inhibitors that together is administered to the patients at the hospital for treatment of serious infections. It should be noted that APC 148 has no antibiotic effect by itself. Now take a look at this. It's a fantastic figure that shows you how effective this combination is. This is a highly resistant bacteria called Klebsiella, and you can kill that bacteria with huge amount of meropenem. However, these doses are way too much to give to a patient. By combining meropenem with APC 148, you can see you have a dramatic shift in the dose, and you can restore sensitivity to meropenem at a dose level beyond or below resistance. Now this is one experiment, and we have done several of them in different bacteria, different meropenem resistant bacteria, and we see similar results all over, and it's a very reassuring to show us that we have a robust technology that works across different strains. We have also documented APC 148 in safety studies in vitro and in vivo, and we have scaled up the production of our substance and is ongoing with the manufacturing of a drug product for embarking on our phase 1 program. APC 148 is phase 1 ready. We will document the safety of this compound in the clinical setting in healthy volunteers at Uppsala Clinical Trial Consultants phase 1 unit. The first study will document APC 148 by itself. The second phase 1 study will combine it with meropenem, and we will define a dose for the further clinical testing in phase 3. We anticipate to start recruitment of subjects end of this year, early next. AdjuTec has been in meetings with FDA and EMA to validate our preclinical and clinical plans. With the FDA, we were granted a Qualified Infectious Disease Program designation. It gives us priority review Fast Track designation, and a rolling review on filing our application. This will shorten the review time and is a great benefit to the company. We also have scheduled a meeting with the Medicinal Product Agency of Sweden in a meeting planned for June this year. At this meeting, we will discuss the clinical phase 1 protocols to be run later this year. This figure shows you the development program. It's a very compact and short program leading to filing in 2028. The green shows you the phase 1/2 program, including 150 volunteers and 60 patients. This is estimated to have a cost of about $20 million US, but in light of the difficult capital market today, we hope to raise an initial $5 million US to get started on this journey. You will see that altogether we have a clinical development program including approximately 1,000 patients and volunteers at the cost of approximately $80 to $90 million US. By the first investment of $20 million US, we estimate to reach the value inflection point ending at phase 2, and which will be a crucial milestone for the company. There are competitors out there, however, not many. As you see in this slide, there are very few in the clinical phase, and these different technologies combine different kinds of antibiotics with different enzyme inhibitors, meaning also that these products have a different positioning in the market. We have a small team, but we have delivered on all clinical milestones on time, even through the pandemic. Beside myself, Paul Rangwe is the founder. He has a PhD in medicinal chemistry and is an expert in IPR. Ragnar Hovland has also a PhD in medicinal chemistry, has experience from AstraZeneca and Norwegian biotechs in manufacturing. Bjørn Bolstad has run global clinical trial programs for international pharma and Norwegian biotechs and spent her last 6 years as a Norwegian representative at EMA. And we have a terrific, strong international advisory team covering all areas of interest in research and development, including infectious medicine, microbiology, toxicology, regulatory, and business development. We also have a very experienced board of director team, including and covering investments, manufacturing, and business development. AdjuTec is also very active on attracting soft funding. So far, we have attracted approximately $6 million in non-dilutive funding, mainly through national and European institutions. However, we are looking aggressively into other sources of funding, including the US. So finally, we see APC-148 as a big business opportunity for you. We have shown that the product is highly effective in meropenem-resistant bacteria. We have shown that APC-148 is safe in the preclinical development and is a phase 1 ready compound. We have also shown that we have a regulatory pathway to the market through our discussions with FDA and EMA. And finally, we see also that international pharma needs these companion products together with their antibiotics to overcome increasing resistance. This will also, as mentioned, maintain their peak sales revenues and prolong their patent life of their products. So with these words, I think it will be interesting for you and us as a company to get in contact with you for any investments. And thank you for your attention.
So, Bjørn, I was wondering if you could talk a little bit more about the difference between your technology and the competitor's technology.
Yes, bacteria produces different kinds of resistant enzymes. One type of enzymes are covered by marketed products. The other types, called metallo-beta-lactamases, are not, and we have now technology to inhibit those enzymes and thereby differentiating us quite a lot to marketed products. And I think this will give us a very nice competitive edge towards the other products.
And if we turn from the technology to the business model, what does that look like?
Well, as a small company, our business model would be to develop these products through phase 1 and 2, reaching an important value inflection point, and partner with international pharma. By doing this, we will have revenue that we can push back into our pipeline and co-develop further to a market introduction, and also hit the license for distribution of the product.
And as a final, quite important question, what investors are you looking for?
Typically, we would like to have investors now that can take us through phase 1/2 to this important milestone after phase 2. The investors should go together with existing investors to fund up $20 million, which is the estimated cost of this program.
Well, thank you so much for coming here today, Bjørn.
Well, thank you so much.